This week, a landmark decision began to dismantle years of crippling US sanctions on Syria, unlocking a new era of possibility for the region. After more than a decade of conflict and isolation, the path to rebuilding is starting to clear. How will Syria seize this moment, and could the key to its revival be found in its ancient agricultural roots, powered by new innovation? Stay with me, because the changes are profound, and we'll explore right to the end how specific solutions are shaping tangible hope. Welcome, I'm Kubi, the founder of Triochar. This historic shift for Syria initiated on Tuesday, May 13th, with the United States announcing its decision to lift sanctions, is monumental. It follows a change in Syria's leadership in late 2024 and opens a crucial door for recovery. Today, we're focusing on what this momentous change means for the most vital sector, agriculture, and why its revival is the cornerstone of Syria's path forward. Donald Trump's declaration in Riyadh this past Tuesday, ordering the lifting of sanctions, is a game changer. While the intricate process of unwinding all restrictions will take time, the directive has been given. This follows earlier easing by the UK and EU and Syria's new interim government, with President al-Shara actively seeking to re-engage with the world. For a nation pushed to the brink, where food security became a paramount concern, this signifies a new dawn, and agriculture must be at the heart of it. Before the war, Syria was a breadbasket, known for its wheat, barley, cotton, olives, fruits, and vegetables. The conflict ravaged the sector, destroying irrigation, disrupting markets, and displacing farming communities. Yet, through the darkest times, the Syrian spirit of cultivation endured. The reliance on any patch of land for survival became absolute. Many families turned to subsistence farming. Imagine 90% of the 25.5 million people lived under poorest conditions, and those farmers who persevered against all odds were lifelines. This period painfully shows when all else crumbles, the ability to grow food is fundamental. This ability must now shape the recovery. Water, as we know, is life. The Euphrates and Orontes rivers, alongside groundwater, are key. The Orontes River, also known as the Asi River, flows northward from its source in Lebanon to the Mediterranean Sea. This is unique in the region because it flows northwards, unlike most rivers that drain from the north to south. The Orontes rises in the Bekaa Valley in Lebanon, flows through Syria, and then enters Turkey before emptying into the Mediterranean Sea. The Euphrates is originating in Turkey and flows through Syria and Iraq to join the Tigris in Iraq, which empties into the Persian Gulf. It is flowing from north to south. Rebuilding irrigation is a massive task, but now there is an opportunity to build back smarter and more sustainably. One such innovation gaining traction globally and highly relevant for arid regions like Syria is biochar. This is a carbon-rich material like charcoal, produced by heating agricultural waste, like olive prunings or cotton stalks, in a low-oxygen environment. When added to soil, biochar can be a game-changer. Its porous structure helps retain precious water, reducing irrigation needs. It can improve soil fertility by holding onto nutrients and providing a habitat for beneficial microbes. This is especially important for degraded or sandy soils, helping to make them more productive. It also offers a way to sequester carbon, contributing to climate resilience. As Syria looks to rebuild its agriculture, incorporating practices like biochar production from local waste could be key to sustainable and efficient farming. If you're interested in learning more about how this fascinating material works, you can visit triochar.io. With the process of lifting sanctions now initiated, why is agriculture the immediate priority in a nation facing a reconstruction bill of $250 to $400 billion US dollars? Because for its 25.5 million people, an estimated 45% still directly relying on agriculture, it addresses the most urgent needs: immediate local food security to feed the nation and lessen aid dependency. Farming provides for a huge segment of the population, A revived agricultural sector will stimulate food processing, transport, and local markets. And it's a foundation for stability. Access to food and employment are cornerstones of a peaceful society. The international re-engagement, like the World Bank restarting operations and planning projects like improved electricity access, will directly support farms. But the primary focus must be on empowering Syrian farmers and restoring the land sustainably. This is more than an economic strategy. It's about enabling self-sufficiency and restoring dignity. The resilience shown by Syrians who cultivated small plots during the war is the very energy that can, with the newly opened doors, transform the agricultural landscape. The skills are embedded, the connection to the land is profound. Syria is at a pivotal moment. The decision taken this week to begin lifting sanctions paves the way for a new era. By placing agriculture at the forefront of its rebuilding efforts, by embracing sustainable innovations like biochar, and by investing in its farming communities, Syria can sow the seeds of a resilient and prosperous future. And as promised, that hope must take a tangible form. Projects focusing on these sustainable agricultural methods will begin to empower local communities, showing that even after so much hardship, the Syrian earth and its people are ready to flourish once more. This is where the most vital reconstruction begins, from the ground up. Thank you very much and see you next time. Thank you.